Okay, so this is a Bible. This is a mouse. This is a pine cone. And this is Bible study with the mouse. So as I'm walking by and I'm kicking pine cones, I never really thought to pick these up. And it dawned on me that these come from those mighty things right there, the big old trees. But the reason why the pine cone is such significant is because the pine cone is like many Christians nowadays. What do I mean by that? You see, we can put on a nice suit, we can fix our hair, we can shave, we can do all that we can, and we can still be as prickly as this on the inside. But 1 Samuel, let me open it up so you don't just take my word for it. Whoa, talk about a close-up. 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance, nor on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. And there are those that are, if you would have seen me back in the day, you'd understand. But there are those who are covered in tattoos, that are broken, dismembered, that are very unappealing to look at, and sometimes even surround yourself. And even though their outward appearance is not the best, inside they have a heart of gold. Mind you, I don't know everyone's heart. I don't even know my own heart, because the heart is deceitfully wicked above all things. What man can know it? But I thank God that Christ looks on the heart and not the outside exterior. Because if he were to go by the outside exterior, there would be a lot of people missing in heaven. And there would be people, and I want to use this delicately, but people that really shouldn't be there because their hearts were never there in the first place. And so, with that being said, take that into consideration whenever you see a homeless man on the street, or whenever you see this person who looks like he's addicted to drugs, or I've heard people use the term lowlife, which is a very horrible term to use, but they use it to describe those type of people. But remember, pray that God will help you to see, not as man normally sees on the outside, but that he'll help you to see their heart, that you may know how to reach them, that you may be an influence in their life, a guiding light in this dark world. But before we close off, Michael, what do you have to say? I got you.
Well, what comes to mind is actually in the book of John, chapter 3, verse 16.
Okay, let's go to John chapter 3, verse 16, even though we all know this one by heart. We should.
Let's see what it says.
It says, For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Amen. So this text is really powerful, but it really points out that there is no such thing as someone's life that is of low worth, or someone's life that is of greater worth than another. For it says that he so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him might not perish, but might have eternal life. He gave his life of infinite value in exchange that we might have life whether it be you or I, or who might be called a low life or a high life. It does not matter who they are, because he gave his life for them that they might have eternal life and they might not perish.
Amen.
So let us remember these things, because this is the Bible.
This is the mouse.
And this has been Bible Study with the Mouse. Shalom, my friends.